Welcome everyone to another video in our Bryan Fundamentals series where I try to get better at Bryan day by day and bring you along for the ride. Tonight is Thursday, so we are going to be doing our variety labbing stream, and I am both loath and excited to say that we are going to be covering Zafina. So Zafina is one of my nightmare matchups. From a personal preference, I do not like playing against this character. I feel like I don't know what I'm doing, and it's like really scary for me to deal with. For my own curiosity, I went and checked out my Weibo stats, and I don't really understand how Weibo stats like orders the matchups. I guess they order it in like frequency or something, but like I realized I went and looked. Yeah, so I don't really know how this is ordered, but by default. But Zafina, my win rate against Zafina is 26%. This is only better than Lydia and Panda. But the thing is, I've played Lydia 13 times and won 3 out of 10. Panda, I've played 12 times. I've won 2 out of 10. Zafina, I've played against 57 times, and I've won 15 of them. So this is probably one of the scariest matchups for me, and I think very much worth our time looking into. How's it going, Big Germ? So with that being said, as usual, we're going to... This is probably going to end up being 2 parts because Zafina has a lot of moves. But we're going to go ahead and start working through her moves and go from there. So for starters, let's write down each one of these moves that's in the punishment list, because this is a good starting point for just learning about punishable moves and using this as our starting point. Because like if you are letting them get away with this stuff, it's going to not be as helpful if you cannot... it's not going to be as helpful to know all the stances and stuff if you can't just punish the basic stuff. So, let's start off with just each of these moves. Stop. First attack. We're just going to write each of these down. And this is sort of like a warm-up too, just kind of getting us in the mood of like Zafina, right? So stop after second attack. And then we will go through each of these in turn. Down forward 2, down 3, down, down back 1 plus 2, up forward 4, and then we have while standing 1, 2, while standing 2, full crouch, down forward 3. Full crouch down 4, 3. Yep. And then we're gonna have to. I don't know what the abbreviations are for these, but I'm just gonna at the top for now go like scarecrow stance, maybe for SCS. Make that SCS for now. Scarecrow stance 4. Scarecrow stance down forward 3. Scarecrow stance down 4, and then we keep going, and then we have Scarecrow stance. So Scarecrow stance has a lot of punishable moves that we need to be ready to beat. That's the first thing that I'm noticing here, is that we're probably leaving a lot on the table when we take Scarecrow stance pressure. So back 1 plus 2, Scarecrow stance down 1 plus 2. And then finally, we're going to call this one Mantis stance, like this maybe? Mantis stance, 1 plus 2. And then the rage, which we can take, ignore that. So, alright, and I'm going to say Mantis stance, and then what's the other one? Tarantula stance, maybe. Tarantula like that. That's how we're going to be abbreviating each of these today. So, with all of these out, let's go ahead and pull it into the... recordings here actually, and we will go with each one and figure out what is going on here. So we first have 1 plus 2. What is this move? I've never seen this before, but it is I-16 minus 12 on block. So I-16 mid plus 4 on hit, minus 12 on block. confusing. It's linear, probably. Maybe just to the right? Yeah, looks like just to the right, maybe? Yeah, sidestep right. So we're going to do sidestep right. Now we're going to do 1 plus 2, 4. Interesting, okay. I need to record it again so that I finish it quicker. What is this? Minus 10 now. And it's a mid-mid. So this one's mid-mid. So I-16, mid-mid. The hit frames are only +1 now. Minus 10 on block. What happens if I sidestep right this? Complete sidestep right. It's like a clean one. But you'll notice, see that? If I stay near her, so if I try to go around, will that work? But it feels like if I try to oh, just kidding. It seems like it's not actually gonna like clip us most of the time if we get the first one done. But if I move forward, see if I like do my punishment wrong, it can clip us. But sidestep right can realign. Sidestep right, I'm gonna put like realign, soft realign. Because what I'm basically trying to figure out is because I read a little bit, or there's a video that Avery just put out about sidestepping. One of the things that he talks about is like, oh, you got the right sidestep, but you got clipped doing like a smaller move, right? So I'm trying to do something that's like small. I can't seem to get it, but you see, like, the idea is if you do something really slow, you could get hit by this move. See, like that. And that's where you could still get hit. Now, this one seems like a soft realign and a slow realign, so I think it's kind of okay, but just something to keep in mind. Also, on counter hit, we should probably keep that in mind. So the first one, by itself, it probably can launch you, but I bet this one, I bet this one is the one that if she can do like, it's like something like this, probably. I'm just gonna do that to see. Oops. Come on. Well, I don't know if that's the actual pickup, but she probably gets a combo on hit. So let me put that like, launch, counter hit. And probably still launch counter hit on the other one. So the reason this move is good, right, is this is her counter hit Fisher. So we need to be thinking about this move when she's in neutral, looking for a way to get something started. So long-winded talk about that's going to be a move she uses a lot. This next one is her down for 2. Interestingly enough, this is minus. This is an I-16. Usually this would be I-15, right? As like a 15 frame launcher. In addition to that, it's pretty linear. Like it looks less linear to if we go to the right, but it's still linear. So okay, so I-16 mid, launch on hit. I think I just saw minus 12 on block. Linear, sidestep right. So you want to sidestep right against Zafina is what I'm thinking. But cool. Can I punch parry this? Yeah, just to see. Alright. So now we have down 3 down, right? This is probably going to take her into Tarantula stance. Yeah, okay. Okay, cool. Record again. Let's make her stand back up. That's wrong. So what happens here? So for starters, will she get back up? Nice. It is minus 20. It's 22 frames, but it's plus 7 going into this. So this is a big stance transition. So plus 20. So we're going to put like this is an entry into, I believe this is Tarantula stance. No, it's Mantis stance. So I'm gonna put like Mantis stance or something here. And see, the speed of that move is I-22. I-22 low. +7 on hit. What about on counter hit? And it's probably a launch on counter hit. And then, what about on block? So that's a punish. Is that a punish? I guess it's just a -13 move. Is there anything else I can do here? Ooh, it's not very, it doesn't really, track very well. So is the trick you just, like, go to the right against Zafina? Doesn't seem... It seems like you'll sometimes go around this. If you get the timing just right, you can get something really good. But, interesting. Interesting. This is pretty interesting. Are you buffering right now? Is my upload pretty bad right now? It might be the case, Big Germ. I'm not really sure. All right, we'll take a second to take a look. Let me see. So I'm gonna pause this recording real quick, and we're gonna splice it together to see. So sorry for that delay, but anyway, this move is essentially like a power low, right? Because it puts her +7 into her stance, and it's a counter hit launcher. It's got a very huge evasion to it. You'll notice it even goes over our down forward 2s. It does seem to, like, it seems we can kind of catch it with forward 3, but not all the time. If we did this, we would catch it, I think. But you'll notice it gets over a lot of mids. So, very good move. And it's only -13 on block. So, pretty good so far. But worth looking for. So, -13 on block. It's slightly side step right, like inconsistent from what I can see. So now, let's go into the next one. We have down, back, 1+2. So it's this move. Ah, this is a snake edge, I'm pretty sure. So this is a snake edge. Well, that's good, G-Man. Thank you so much. So this is snake edge. This is 28 frames. If I pause it for a second, do Bryan's, right? Bryan, the OG, is 29 frames. So it's only 1 frame faster. Otherwise, it's the same thing. Really, unfortunately, we cannot actually fisherman's this thing because it's only -16 on block. But it's a snake edge in every sense of the word. It seems a little bit linear, but it's not always going to, like, you're going to be able to get clipped by this sometimes. But you just have to see it, react to it, and launch it. So I think that's one of the main things that I'm going to practice first when I work on this matchup. So let's write those things down. So this is I-28 or 29. No, he's at 28. I-28 low. Launch on hit. Launch on hit. -16 on block. React to this. Alright. Now we're going to do up forward 4. So that's that. This looks like just your regular hop kick, though it's got a really interesting, like a really small hitbox, very similar to like Fang's. Like, look at how like low range this is, right? This is a very low range. And on block, it is -13. Very linear. So this is not a very good hop kick, but you know, it is what it is. So this one's pretty interesting. So this is the speed is a 17. So I-17 mid, launch on hit, -13 on block, low range linear is what we're kind of noticing. I'm going to put Fang just to like compare them. Now we have while standing 1-2. Oh, it's this move. Okay. So you see these Zafinas do this a lot from several. I feel like she does this from stances, but maybe that's just me. And it's also -10 for the first hit. And then she'll just launch us. Interesting. Can I dodge this? What if I just dodge it once? See? So... you could do that. But I don't know how consistent. What if I just do... see that jet upper, though? You might be able to do it, but you might also go under it. See? So I feel like... huh, interesting. If you're really sharp. But the speed of that move is... I-15. So this is her I-15 launcher from crouch. So launch on hit. -13 on block. First hit, -10. -10. Let's see. Linear, low profile. Cool. Alright. Next up we have wall standing 2. So this is 18th frame. So this is kind of like Bryan's Fisherman, basically, right? Like a bigger launch. But we can't actually jet upper this. So I don't know if she's ever actually going to go for this. Because I don't know why you would do this. I guess it's maybe a little more tracking. Yeah, it seems to track a bit more. But even then, I don't know. Solidus, I just went through the, I went through her punishment list, and I went through the punishment list, and we're just going through that right now. I don't know why my stream is buffering so bad right now. It's like, I think it's because there must be other traffic on my network right now, unfortunately. G-Man, I really apologize. We've already restarted the computer and the stream, so at this point it doesn't seem to be an issue that I can fix from my computer. Unfortunately. We'll see, though. I'm sorry, yeah. Yeah, you might need to lower the resolution tonight. I'm really sorry. Maybe someone's torrenting downstairs. I'm not really sure. But either way. So now, this move is a little bit more linear. Well, not a little bit more linear. It seems a little bit harder to, harder to step, I guess? Yeah, it seems harder to step. Seems harder to step. So we'll go from there. So, I-18 mid, launch on hit. Launch on hit, -14 on block. Slightly harder to step. Harder to step, I'll actually say. Yeah, I don't know why it's buffering so much. It's so weird. Yeah, it's very unstable tonight. But anyway, now we have full crouch, down forward 3. This is one of the things that she'll do from crouch to, like, get her into this situation, and then she can, kind of use this to start her offense. Very good move. But I wonder if you could react to this. There's, like, quite a bit of a spin to it. It almost looks like borderline reactable, right? I don't know. We might be able to react to that. So let's write this down. So, I-23 low. Plus 14. I'm just gonna say knockdown on hit. Minus 26 on block. Minus 26 on block. Reactable. Next we have Scarecrow Stance 4. So this is one of her infamous power crushes that she uses to essentially go into Scarecrow stance. Like I don't know what the oh, there it is. It's this situation. She'll basically do this into this, and it's very devastating when you try to like press into this. But this is launchable. So if we set this to record, we do that. You'll notice it's minus 18. So we can launch that. So this is a 15 frame mid power crush. Mid launch on hit, power crush, minus 18 on block. I'll put the power crush at the end so that we're a little bit more consistent. If it's still bad, I can consider, if it's still like unwatchable, I can consider restarting my modem if we think that'll help. Or actually, let me try and do a speed test right now and see if my speed test is bad. Because I don't want y'all to be dealing with something that's unwatchable. The download is fast. I wonder if it's just a Twitch thing right now. My upload's at 18, so I don't really know. It's not unwatchable? Okay. Well, I'm really sorry. I don't really know why. Like, I'm getting flagged that it's got low bitrate, and it's saying that it's unstable, but I'm not seeing any numbers on my speed test that are, like, off. So, okay. I'll just leave it for now. But I'll be monitoring it. So now we have Scarecrow stance, down forward 3. Is this? This is a snake edge that comes out of that stance. What the heck? Okay. It probably, if I remember correctly, she can probably do it twice. But if we block it, she stops. Okay. So it really doesn't matter. So this is an I-28 low. Not even launch on hit, actually. What is that? I feel like she can do it twice, though. Let's see. Yeah, that's what it is. So she can do it twice, and then that's launch. Okay. What if we block the second hit? Same deal. So it doesn't really matter. So this is a low, low. Low, low. Launch on hit. Minus 23 on block. Reactive. So now we have Scarecrow stance. Down 4. What is all this stuff, though? Like, these are moves you don't really see all that often, but it's still important to know, I guess. Is this reactable? Weird. I don't know if this is reactable or not, but anyway. I-24 low. On hit, it is knockdown on hit, so not that good. And then minus 25 on block. So this is kind of just cheesy stuff, I think. I'm going to put reactable just to see. It seemed borderline reactable. And then we have Scarecrow stance back 1+2. Oh, this move's good. So this move is +3 low, but if we manage to block it, we can launch it. So this is I-16 low. I-16 low, +3 on hit. What's the frames on a counter hit? Knockdown on hit, on counter hit. Minus 17 on block. Is it reactable? It is. Sidestep right. And you probably need to use forward 4-1 for this punish as well. So we're kind of, this is a little bit early on Scarecrow stance. We'll go straight into Scarecrow stance after this. But I just wanted to point out that, like, already it's looking like we have some options to sidestep right. Now we have Scarecrow stance, down 1+2. This is also a move she uses a lot. This is a plus frame move. So you'll notice it's +6 on block, right? So I-17 mid +6 on block. Pretty crazy. So on hit, rather. On hit, what happens? Knockdown on hit. Wait, so why did it tell me to, why did it tell me to do this if this was from punishment training? I don't know. That was weird. Let's go to punishment training and see what it thinks this move is. Or maybe I just looked at it wrong. Oh, it's Tarantula stance down 1+2. Okay. So Tarantula stance down 1+2. My bad. So let's see what that is. It's still a good move though. We will get to it eventually though. So this is no, this is not Tarantula stance. This is Tarantula stance. This move. I-25. Knockdown. So this is I-25 low. Knockdown on hit. -21 on block. And we can still Fisherman's it. I'm not going to point out Fisherman's works unless it doesn't work, basically. And then let's see what's the... Wow, that's linear. And it's to the right. Like, you see how I can basically... I can almost do it so early. Almost so early. Yeah, that's pretty good. You even get her back sometimes. But that doesn't work. So forward 2, looks like forward 4-1 is the way when we're doing each of these. So okay, and then finally we have Mantis 1+2. So let's see, Mantis 1+2. It is down 3+4. And it's her Power Crush. I-20. I-20 mid. Knockdown on hit. Let's try and get a counter hit here. Same thing. On hit, -12 on block. Sidestep right. So this character, for starters, you just sidestep right everything. That seems to be the starter of this move, of this character. It's like a lot of the problematic moves you can just sidestep right. And then go for like your off-axis jet upper combo. So interesting. Okay. And that's it for these punishable moves. Sounds good. So, the next bit that we want to look into, right, is going to be her... the next bit we're going to look into is her stances. And the first one that we want to cover is going to be Tarantula stance. So, let's go ahead and make this one go away and pull this out. And some of these are going to be the same. And we'll pull those... Actually, I'll just pull some of these directly into it. So, give me a second while I get these in order. I'm basically gonna move some of these moves into here. So we care about the entries. We care about the entries, and then we don't care about this challenging bit. So Zafina, Scarecrow stance. Scarecrow stance, which is, we agreed, is SCS. And then entries, and then you're going to have moves. We're going to put a few of these in here now. Cool. Nice. So let's go ahead and now go through the move list and look for anything that says it puts you into Scarecrow stance. We already know a few. But let's see a few of these. So during Scarecrow stance, if you do this thing, you can shift to Scarecrow. So that means you can stay in Scarecrow stance. That's fine. But let's see. So you have 1, 2, 4 back. So we'll take you into Scarecrow stance. So 1, 2, 3 back, rather. 1, 2, 3 back. Wait, shift to standing state. Oh, just kidding. 1, 2, 3. Back to cancel. Back, cancel. And then 1, 3. Back, stance, cancel. What else do we have? Just 3. It looks like all of these moves so far, maybe all of these moves you can press back to, it looks like all of these you can cancel it back, basically. 3 plus 4 is manual entry. Just for our notes. Forward 3, wait, no, this one actually. Forward 2, 3 will shift to Scarecrow stance. And back to cancel. So I'm actually going to start taking off these back to cancels. Well, actually, no, I'll leave them on for now. But forward, 2, 3, back cancel. And you also have forward, 2, 3, 4. Just as a reminder that you can finish it. Forward 3, back cancel. Forward 4, no. Down forward 3, 4. So it has to be down forward 3. So down forward 3, down forward 3, 4. This is the finisher. Or down forward 3, down 4. Down forward 3, down 4. Or down forward 3, 1. This person, no, that's down forward 4, 1. Never mind. Tarantula. We don't care about Tarantula yet. Down back 3. She has a lot that goes into Scarecrow stance. This seems to be kind of her primary stance, at least so far. Any more? Forward 3, 1, but you can just do forward 3. So forward 3, forward 3. 4, 3, 1. Yeah, and every single one of these so far you have been able to do back to cancel. So we're going to take that off and just add that to the top. Running 3. Really? While running 3. And I guess that's it. Do any of the crouching moves do? Oh, you have while rising 3 is 2. While rising 3, or while standing 3, rather. And then do any of these go to Scarecrow stance? Well, you have 1, 4 that lets you, or 1. Oh, if you just do 1, you'll stay. Yes. We already know. We're gonna skip all of the Scarecrow loops, but we're gonna check anything that's like from a different stance that puts you in Scarecrow stance. I don't think there's going to be. I think Zafina, while she has moves that take her into Mantis and Tarantula stance as well, it feels like there's a little bit of this hit Scarecrow stance, transition to Mantis and Tarantula stance, and go from there. Yep, that is it. That is all, but that is a lot. So I'm going to, as we go, we'll like transition. We're gonna put that back cancel transition at the top, but we'll go ahead and like take it off of each of these as we go through it. So cool. That's a lot of moves. Let's start from the beginning. So we first have not the 3 plus 4 manual entry, but I have 1, 2, 3. So what is this move on hit? it is +9. Immediately, the first thing that we need to think about is that it is +9. It came out at I-10. It was high. +9 on hit. On counter hit. Same. It's not natural, though. It's not natural. So, +9 on hit. 0 on block. Third hit. Not natural. So you're going to be at 0 a lot of the time. It does jail, though. I can't sidestep. But you can just duck it. So, duck third hit. Duck third hit. That's it. If she goes for this, you just duck the third hit. So that's string cheese. I don't think that one's scary. The next one is a big one. This is going to be one of the most common ways that Zafina's that I see transition. So I want to check this one thoroughly. So we have this. So I'm curious for a few reasons, but we'll see. It's -2 on hit, on block. It is +7 on hit, though. So +7 on hit, high again. It jails, so I can't even duck this. I'm forced to sit and take this string. But it is high. So I-10, high. On hit is +7. +7 on hit. -2 on block. Jails. And what if I sidestep it? It kind of realigns. Kind of. Let's see. Kind of. But if you kind of keep going, you're kind of okay. But see, sometimes it's going to realign. If you sidestep block, sometimes it's sometimes going to hit you as well, it seems. Okay. But you can sidestep right. That's good to know. What about sidestep left? It's linear. Jails, linear. Jails, sidestep right, sidestep left. Sidestep left. And probably sidewalkable as well. For sure. You can get a lot from that. Wow. Don't know if that's actually a punish, but that's crazy. Okay, not bad. So I feel good about that. That's good to know. And we will start doing the math on, we'll start doing the math on those transitions next. But for now, next we have standing 3. Interesting. Another high. 0 on block, +9 on hit. Okay. And the speed of this is 13. Yeah. So I-13 high, +9 on hit, 0 on block. It's very linear. This move is very linear too. Sidestep right, sidestep left, weak. So this is kind of crazy. Like, we're already kind of like noticing how linear this character is. So maybe if we're just like, you know, if we're sidestepping a lot against this character, like maybe we can get some mileage out of it. It's kind of crazy that we're not getting a punish counter on this. I think maybe it's just our speed's wrong, but I'm not sure. But yeah, pretty cool. So now we have 4-2-3. So 4-2-3 looks like that, and okay, interesting. And there is a rest of this string, so we will set that as well. I did that wrong. That was not the situation that I wanted. It is 4, 2, 3, 4. Okay, my bad. Just to know what the final part of that string looks like. So, again, 0 on block. 19 frames? Interesting. But this is a mid-high. What if I duck this? Yeah, it's natural. Oh, and it launches on hit. Interesting move. This is actually a pretty cool move. So this is I-19 on hit. I-19 mid-high. So... +9 on hit. On hit. Launch. Counter hit. 0 on block. Similar so far. Again, look at that, linearness to it. Like, that's crazy. It's even, you can kind of go both ways. That's crazy. I do feel like, the punishment is just, like, completely confused right now, but I could be wrong. Mellow Man, how's it going? We're finally tackling my Zafina demons here. So let's put a little asterisk here for the full string. And this is mid, high, something. Mid. Interesting. We can punish that. Okay, so minus 18 on block, forward 4, 1, punish. Other than that, and then knockdown on hit. So knockdown on hit. Interesting. Just to see what the ender was. And if they, cool. So now we know that. Now we have forward 3. That was weird. Interesting. This is I-20. But it's +3. What? Oh, it transitions to +3 in stance. Okay, so that's actually interesting. So this is I-21 high. On hit, it's a launcher. Launch on hit, +3 on block. Okay. Whoa, look at that. This is so linear. It seems sidestep right. Again, this is crazy. Everything she does is like, all of this important stuff is sidestep right weak. So if you just sidestep right really aggressively, I feel like you can get a lot of mileage. It's what I'm starting to think. Okay. Okay, that's a weird move. It looks like kind of tracking. And you also down 3, 4. Down 4, 3, 4. You also have, which is that. And you also have down 4, 3, down 4. Okay. We will check those out later. So it looks tracking. Is it? No. Wow. Crazy. It's +5 on, or -5 on hit, and +4 on hit. This is, assume she goes into stance. It's I-15 mid +4. We said, right? Got +4 on hit. Same on counter hit. +4 on hit. -5 on block. And linear. So sidestep right, sidestep left. Unreal. Alright. What is this next one? Since you can't finish it, If she does that, she gets a knockdown, probably with a free hit. Mid, high, knockdown on hit. -6 on block. It could realign. But you can do that. The second hit is I-23. So I'm going to put that in here. So I-15, I-23. This is to check for fuzzy. And then we're going to look at the other one now. So down forward 3, down 4. I-25. That's a pretty short window. So I don't know if it's worth it. But given that it's a low-high mix-up, it's not a big deal. You could just do this if you really had to read. But still linear. Okay. Oh, this one doesn't realign. Oh, but if you duck, weird. That is weird. Super weird. You see this? If you duck, it works well. So sidestep right duck's pretty good against it if we were like really sharp. Now I think we should be experimenting with sidestep right duck a lot here. Still very choppy, Mellow Man. I'm really sorry. I've already tried. I've tried restarting the stream. I've tried, and I could restart the router, but it's in use by the rest of my family right now, so sorry about that. Hopefully it stabilizes again. So down forward 3, 4, down forward 3, down 4 is a I-15, I-25, mid, low. +1 on hit. Probably same. And then -14 on block. Sidestep right, duck. No realign. Okay. And finally we have down back 3, forward forward 3, and while running 3, and while standing 3. So a lot of moves, but honestly a lot of these moves have not been like that scary. So I think really we can narrow it down to just like maybe 1-3 even. We'll see. Alright. Down back 3. That's actually a pretty good move. 18 frames plus 3. That's not bad. And it's -8 on block. This is a good move. Crazy good move. Even tracks a little bit. Interesting. See, it's only sidestep left. So this is actually a pretty cool move because it like tracks to her weak side. Tracks to her weak side. It's got low range. Well, it's not even that low range. See, it hits me from here. Yeah, and it tracks me going right. Not bad. This is a good move. So this is 18 frames. I-18 low. Mellow Man, it should be working. Yes, I see you, Mellow Man. Yeah. So I-18 low. Tracks, let's see, so +3 on hit. -8 on block. -8 on block. Yeah, I did respond to you. Basically, I don't think restarting the router is an option tonight, unfortunately. I don't know what's going on with it. Because, like I said, my speed test is good, too. My numbers for speed tests are good, too. So I really don't know what's happening. Yeah, super weird. But, either way. So, -8 on block. And then tracks. So, sidestep left. Tracks. Sidestep right. It's a pretty good move. This is a pretty good move. 4-4-3 now. Oops. Try it again. +4. On hit, +9. +9 force crouch. So I-13, I-20, my bad. I-20 mid, +9 on hit, +9 force crouch on hit, +4 on block. Pretty good move. You can still sidestep right. And then we have wall running 3. Hey, thank you so much for 31 subs, Vieters. That's crazy.
Something sub.
Alright. And now we have wall running 3. I didn't know this takes her into a Scarecrow. And it's obviously a wall running 3. It's just like a slash kick, basically. So we don't really need to know the frames, but for completion's sake, knockdown on hit, +7 on block, linear. But we kind of knew that. Is this a... It looks like a high, too. That's kind of crazy. But yeah, it is a mid. Alright. And then we finally have wall standing 3. And this is... I-12. Oh, okay. So this is our 12 frame punish. 12 frame punish, yes. So, +9 on hit. So we got an I-12 mid plus +9 on hit. And it is 0 on block, like everything else. Interestingly, it's hard to sidestep this one, but it's the range of it's like really slow. Look, see that? Like if I yeah, it's hard to go that direction or that direction. Pretty good tracking. Okay, so tracks. I'm gonna put tracks. Tracks short range. I kind of want to do a situation. We're going to set up a situation against this move. And I'm going to set her to do crouch block. Or actually just guard all. That's fine. Punish. And we're going to punish with wall standing 3. Oh. I might need to... Crouch status moves. Let's see, what's the best way to get this to do it? I think I will record it. Just like that. Oops. Try it again. Alright. I think this will work. Oh, she didn't do it! What if I have it set to crouching block? Will it give me a different set of options now? No. Why? Huh. That's weird. What's the best way to do this then? I think actually the best way to do this is I'm going to quick select and actually swap characters here and go from there. 3 hours making costumes, Mecca? That is absolutely insane. That's absolute insanity right there.
Get ready for the next battle.
But I do want to test the... basically, what I'm thinking about for this move is, right, I don't want to accidentally find myself in a situation against this move where, like, they go for that punish. I guess, why am I even practicing this if I already know that this move is not that, like... That move doesn't reach that far. Or that move is -11. But that being said... Oh, that time hit. But that time hit. Actually, let's have him just do it once. like that. Wow, see, it missed. So it could miss. But even then, it did hit. So I guess it's not too bad. What if I had him do, like, something like that? Basically, I'm trying to see, like, what is the limitations of this move, right? But it looks like she can actually punish pretty consistently, so that's not actually an issue. You got a Mike Wazowski? That's hilarious. That's amazing. Alright, we're going to switch back now. So that move actually doesn't have range problems. I'm going to take that off. And it tracks, so good move overall. Alright. Cool, so now that we've gotten all of our entry moves handled, I think we might have forgotten to do the forward 3, so let's actually cover that real quick. But we'll do that, and then we'll be through the entry moves, and we're going to be into the actual moves of Scarecrow stance. So forward 3, 1, I think. What is that? Well, so it's like this weird, like follow-up. Can I challenge that? No. It's just really slow. It's just really slow. So, mid-mid, I-20, mid-mid. Knockdown on hit. Can I, and on counter hit. Minus 16 on block. On block. That's it. Jet up. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and move through the moves now. Go through the moves now. So, for Scarecrow, I think she has a very, very large Scarecrow stance. Yes, she has a very, very large Scarecrow stance. So let's go through each of these. So we have 1, 3. So first of all, we have Scarecrow 4 in our stuff already. We have Scarecrow 4, down 4, 3, down 4, and back 1+2. So we'll remember not to use those in a second. But anyway, we have 1, 4, 1, 4, 2, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4. Wait, 4 is a Scarecrow 4, right? So we got that one already. 4. And then we have 1+2, 1+2, 3+4. Down 4, 1. Down 4, 1 heat. Down forward 3, 3. I think we did. Down forward 3, 3. Yeah, down forward 3. Or down forward 3, 3. Which we'll put a little thing for it here. And then down forward 4. Down 3, 3. I wonder what the difference is. Okay. Down 4, which we did. And then down 3+4. Gosh, there's so many of these moves in Scarecrow stance. It's crazy. Down 3+4. Back 1+2, which we did. And that's it. Okay. Whoa, what a list. Look at this list. That's crazy. I think I need to... Do I need to break this out into a separate list? No, I'm going to keep them all here. I know it's really small, but I'm going to keep it all here. I'm going to keep it here for now. So, let's go ahead and talk through... each of these. So first of all, we got Scarecrow 1, 4. Puts you into Mantis, right? Tarantula. Oh, weird. Yeah, so it puts you into Tarantula. So Tarantula stance. We're going to put a 1 Scarecrow stance. because this is, I think that one's worth checking out both because she's going to do both a lot of the time. So if we look at this move now, so actually let's record her doing that as well. Cool. So 10 frame, -6 on block, 10 frame, I-10, high, mid, +7 on hit. -6 on block. Is this move linear? Can I walk it? It's walkable. So you can walk it, but you can't sidestep it. And you can't really, I tried to do a sidestep forward 3 there. That's not that great. You can do sidestep 2-1. Like, that's okay. I think. You could go for that. Okay. Not bad. So I'm gonna say sidestep right, realigns, sidewalk right, sidewalk left. Now for the other one, which takes her into scarecrow stance. -2. It's actually -2 on block. +9 on hit though. So I-10 high, +9 on hit, -2 on block. So if you're on it, you can do that. And I wonder if I can just jet up or the other one. Oh, you can just do that. So sidestep right, but sidestep right jet upper works. Okay. Cool. Now we have 2-1. This is a really common move that you see her do, and I'm really curious. And I also want to just do the first hit of it, just to see. But let's double check if it's got any other properties to it, because this one also probably has a lot of properties to it. Yeah, so chip on block, deals self-damage when not in heat. If you do 2, she can loop it. Same deal as before. So same deal as before. Ooh, what? Did you do 2 too? Oh yeah, she did. My bad. Okay, so let's see. So this is a bit of a mix-up that she'll do. So what's going on with this move? I can't sidestep it, and it's -6. And it's a mid. So what's the weakness here? That she took damage? Like, I took a lot of, I guess it's called sidestep it. Look at that. You can double sidestep it. But like, geez. But I think it's just sidestep right the first hit and launch her, huh? That's how you deal with that move. What is the speed of this? I-14. So I-14 mid. I-14 mid. On hit, it's like, it's a heat engage on hit. -6 on block. Sidestep right, jet upper. First hit. guess. Interesting. Now, what if she's just doing 1? -7 and +7. Okay. So the 2, I-14 mid, +7 on hit, -7 on block. Easy enough. Sidestep right, jet upper. Pretty sure we can just sidestep right. Yeah. So I feel like that's the read. You just do that. Interesting. Okay. Now what about 2-2? As a mid-mid as well. -10. Worth knowing. And +8 on hit. Force crouch. Yeah, so I-14 mid. +8 force crouch. +8 force crouch on hit. -10 on block. Can I sidestep this? Same deal. Sidestep right, jet upper, first hit. So I think that's the deal with this move, is you just don't even take the mix up. You just do that. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. So I'm already kind of seeing through a little bit of this stuff, and I think that's all kind of heartening, is that just knowing that, like, okay, maybe you just sidestep right this stance, right? Now, we're at that point, so let's get to the next one. 3-3. So this is this. Oh, it's that. Okay. Okay. So this move, can she just do 3? What happens if she just does 3? Yeah. So this is the, and I'm just gonna like demonstrate. This is like your classic Zafina, like doing this basically. You can loop this. This is loopable. This is a little bit of like a little mind game that they can play with you. So okay. That being said, though, 0 on block this move. So good. Sidestep right. Look at this. You're gonna trade with this one, though. Maybe you just walk it? Interesting. So you can do that, right? You could do that. I want to actually pull up the previous moves real quick. I want specifically a 2-1. I want 2-1 again because I want to see if we could have sidewalked this one. Yeah, you can. Okay. And then what about 1-4? Because we talked about sidestep right on 1-4. Wow. Yeah. But you can't jet upper it. Something like that. Okay. Good to know. So back to this move, though. It's 13 frames, actually. Very fast move as well. So pretty cool move. I-13 mid, high. I'm just going to say knockdown on hit. Knockdown on hit. 0 on block. Sidewalk right. And then for this one, you can also sidewalk right. this one, you can also sidewalk right. Oh, we actually talked about it earlier, so we can't sidewalk right. Okay. Okay. Now, if you do just the loop of this move, on the other hand, this is where it gets kind of diabolical. It's +5. So, 3 is I-13 mid. +5 on a hit, -6 on block. You can sidestep right this, but you're kind of exposing yourself to that trades with 3-3 most of the time. But you could do it. Now let's see, on hit, what if I play against a Zafina that's doing this over and over again, right? Like, what if she's doing this? Oops. I want to check this scenario that we see a lot of Zafinas do. Like this, right? So let's say she hits you with the first one. That's obvious. You can still do it. Unreal. That's crazy. It's so linear that you can just like kind of move a little bit to the right and you'll catch them. That's crazy. All right, neat. Now let's talk about Power Crush, right? Can I... Two things. Can I... It's side... What does she have that tracks this way? Nothing. What does she have? If I sidewalk right? Oh, if you sidewalk right, it doesn't work. Actually, wait. What the heck? Like, what if I... Okay. Right? Like this situation, right? I don't think it's good for us on hit, but like, if I just block it... What the hell? That's crazy. There's nothing stopping us from doing that. So side step right, sidewalk right. It's just, okay, cool. And then we have one. So I've been playing a mix-up game when I didn't need to. That's what I'm learning here. All right, that move's good. This move is good. This is how she locks this down, I think. So we got +6 on block and a knockdown on hit. So this is where we're getting into her good stuff. So I-17 mid, knockdown on hit, +6 on block, but it doesn't loop. Exit stance. And just to make sure, we're gonna look at it here. So 1 + 2. Ooh, you can shift into tarantula stance. Exit or tarantula stance. So we're gonna check that. Okay. And then F for just you. Did our stream die for like hella die? It's choppy today, beaters. I think it's back. Okay, so wow, so this move's actually pretty good, but can I sidestep it? No. Can I sidewalk it? Ooh, okay. We have to go to the left, right? Wow. So this is the move that you use to try and keep him honest. So this is like, it's really just like a 50-50, isn't it? Like what if I... So we said this is sidestep left, sidewalk left. Yeah, okay, one sec. Let me address this. Yeah, it's damn, I don't know what the hell is going on today. Sorry, let's load myself. So I can see it, but also this is probably because I'm the creator or something. Like this is... Oh, it's just super behind. I wonder what the heck is going on. But it seems to be working. It's just really behind. Wow. Yeah, I don't know what's going on today. Let me... Yeah, so we're just gonna keep powering through. I'm really sorry about this. So what if so here's the thing, right? If we do like this situation, right? This is the most common situation, right? Can't go that way. Can't go that way. You really have to go right. You really have to go like sidewalk left. But that's at least... Huh. Ooh. Yeah. And then go for like this, right? And can you get a regular line combo? It looks like it. Okay. So that's the game you're playing. Simple enough, right? It's essentially you have to sidewalk right on this move and sidewalk left on this move. So not even sidestep left. It has to be sidewalk left into forward 4-1. So that's going to be the plan here. So now we know it's kind of like a 50-50, I guess. I do want to check, like, can we get launched from this? Like, what if she goes and I sidewalk to the left, right? So we're safe from this. So I don't actually know what's going to launch us in these situations. So maybe let's try a few of these and, like, see, right? Like, what about this, right? See, that catches us. So, like, that'll catch us. If she does this, that'll catch us probably. See, that'll catch us. I think sorry. That one probably gets caught. Let's see. That one we might be able to sidestep. Yeah, we can get that one. What about 3 though? Like this. That one caught us, see? So it's like a lot more moves are going to catch you, but that is how you get rid of how they stop you from sidestep right, or sidewalk right rather, is that they will catch you with that 1+2. But the 1+2, yeah, it's good because she can go into a tarantula stance, knock you down. It's a good move, but it does seem like we're playing a 50-50 with just that move, which is actually simplifies the stack quite a bit. So now we have this move. This probably is a tracking move as well. 18. Mid. So it's I-18. Mid. Can I sidestep this? Whoa. Yes. Alright, it's linear. Never mind. So this is minus 12 on block. Plus 8 on hit. On hit. Minus 12 on block. Linear. So this is not actually that crazy of a move. It's not that crazy of a move. And then we have down forward 1. Ooh, this one's interesting. What's the tracking on this one? So 18 frames. 18 frames. And maybe launches? So I-18 mid. Knockdown launch on hit. What was the frames on block? Minus 9 on block. And it is. Wow. Very linear. Okay. What about if she's in heat? Or rather, what about we just give her heat? So, opponent heat, activate heat. Does not get better. Okay. Ditto. Alright. Down 4-3-3. This is a reactable low. We'll skip that. Down 4-4. That looks like a low. Okay. Puts her into this stance. Okay. So this is I-19 plus 9, plus 7 on, plus 7 on hit, and minus 14 on block. So I-19 low, plus 7 on hit, minus 14 on block. Ah, tracks that way. Wait. Okay, maybe. Catches that way too. Ooh, really goes to the right. So what if I do 1-3 into it, right? Like that. Okay. This looks like a pretty reasonable example to like lock down our size up. So she has two options. She can do 1+2, or she can do this, and that catches my attempts to beat 1+2. So this is going to be like the piece of the puzzle when we play against Zafina, where, wow. Yeah, this is going to be the piece of the puzzle against Zafina, where it's like, that's going to be how we have to challenge. Now, I think there are some interesting things, like applications here. Like, it's 17 frames. 1+2 is also 17 frames. So we could theoretically, or sorry, is this 17 frames? 19 frames. Because this move comes out at 18, right. So we have that option. What else could we use? That one's okay. I think Orbital's a good hard call out. Down back 3 is honestly not bad. I'm trying to think of a better, like another option that would cover 1+2 at 17 frames. I don't think there is one because forward 3 it goes under. So that's unfortunate. I'm just gonna put like crushes forward 3, tracking. And I'm also going to put Tarantula Stance here. Oh, hey, it says the bitrate's good now. Is it fixed? Maybe it's fixed. Maybe. Okay, cool. So it's 4-3, tracking. I guess we just have to interrupt it. Okay, so now you have down 3-3. Oops, wrong one. Whoa, okay, so that's a launcher. It's a low-high launcher. But it is, it's only on counter hit. So you can react to this. You could react to that. Okay, so I believe. So let's see. It comes out in 18 frames, so it's I-18, low high. On hit. Well, I'm gonna put like, I don't even know. How do I do? These are in Scarecrow stance, interestingly enough. So, so I'm gonna put. It keeps her in Scarecrow stance. Launch counter hit. On block. Non-natural. On block, it's plus 3 on block. Yeah, plus 3 on block. And then in addition to this, so it's not natural, so we already talked about that. So now what is the tracking? Oh, that's not bad. So if I instead record this scenario now, is it down 3-3, right? Never mind. Okay. So like that scenario. See, it's like hard. You can kind of react to it, right? And if I go left, we will go left. But anyway, this has got a lot of applications. So sidewalk left, side step right can duck second hit. So I kind of want to throw that into a regimen as like, I'm going to put that here. Like, this is something that we need to train, but I think you can get pretty cracked at this, and this would be really good. Because what I'm thinking is like that essentially sets up a situation where you can kind of option select. Let's try and see how hard that is if we switch the positions now. So, like, let's say I switch the position, right? Yeah, you can just react to it. Yep. Not bad. Okay. So it's like if I get hit, I'm going to react to it with a duck. Okay. Now I have down 4. Looks like a slide. I'm going to unswitch the positions. We already looked at a lot of this stuff. Can I sidestep it? Ooh, yes. Linear. Alright. And then down 3 plus 4. We didn't do this one yet? Oh, that just takes you into tarantula stance. Oh yeah, so this is like the get out of jail. This is like the get out of jail. Run away. Run away. Mantis stance. Mantis stance. Okay. And then we have back 1 plus 2, which was the low. I want to see what the tracking of this looks like for our investigation of sidewalk right. Ooh, it caught us. But sidestep right. It's not consistent going to the right. But it seems like if you're kind of on it, you could get there. It's like inconsistent. It's inconsistent. But maybe if you're really fast. Huh. I am going to need to practice this one. Okay. So, sidewalk right. I'm going to put sidewalk right, sidewalk left. Inconsistent. But an interesting move. Okay, so we have decoded this stance, okay? So, like, if we take a step back now, right? We take a step back now and look at the, and maybe if I turn off my game capture for a second. If you take a step back and look at this list, right? You'll see that at the end of the day, there's a lot going on here, but what we've essentially landed on is that you can sidewalk right at every single move that she has. First of all, on block, pretty much everything she has, with some exceptions like her wall running 3, is going to be 0 going into this stance. It's very straightforward in that sense, and that's 0 going into the stance. There are some differences though. Like forward 3 will like throw this off, but for the most part, if we're talking about like specifically 1-3, which is actually 1-3 is actually -2 on block, so that actually kind of affects the math a little bit. But like for starters, I'm on this like hypothesis that we can sidewalk right everything, and the way that she can stop us is she can use 1+2 to put us into this jailing knockdown situation. Honestly, it's just very good for a knockdown. Gives a free follow-up, where we now have to sidewalk left to beat it. Or she has the option of doing the low, which I believe is down forward 4 to shut down all of our sidestepping, and that is good too. So if we were to like make a third, like, you know, thing here, Zafina, Scarecrow stance summary, right? When 0 or -2 on block, i.e. 1-3 Scarecrow stance. Sidewalk right, beat everything except 1+2, down forward 4. I think it's down forward 4, right, y'all? Sidewalk right, beat everything except 1+2 and down forward 4. Sidewalk left, beat 1+2. And then down forward 4 would be like 3+4, orbital, etc. Beat down forward 4. This is sort of like the game that we're playing, where it's like you have sidewalk right as this catch-all, beat everything, and they have 2 moves that are going to beat us in this. And down forward 4 is like particularly interesting because down forward 4 goes into tarantula stance, or goes into mantis stance, right? So that's all that this really boils down to, is that this is the situation that we're dealing with, and is not bad. Now, if we go back for a second now and we look at all this, and we look at the frames of the moves, right? Specifically 1-3, this kind of proves to us that we can basically 10 frame anything that's not going to be a high crush. So again, down forward 4 is going to beat our mash here. So it's like if we mash with something fast, like 1-2-1, it's still going to go under us. And if we do something like down forward 2-1, like, remembering that Power Crush has become live at 7 frames, this Power Crush has become live at 9 frames now. So 1-3 into Power Crush 4 is just going to beat any move that we decide to do. So there's no real like speed factor here that matters. So I think if we're specifically playing against this, we probably are in the mindset of sidewalk right, try to react to whatever's happening. And then if they start using the other moves, we know we're kind of like looking for those moves, right? Like sometimes we'll block, but we're looking for those moves, and that's kind of the way that we'll beat this. Now, specifically for down 3-3, we can kind of train our reactions here, but I think that's kind of where I want to practice. So that being said, I want to go ahead now and try and put together a regimen. So let's try and put together a regimen here. I'm going to show the game capture again, and we're going to now come up with like training 1, right? Like Zafina regimen 1, Zafina training 1. I don't remember if you can see this. Let's see. No, you cannot. So let's pull a few things. First of all, let's pull out Snake Edge, because Snake Edge for me, I can't react. So this one. So Scarecrow stance down forward 3. We're gonna put that. Let's see. So let's see. Where's the actual one? We went down back 1+2. Down back 1+2. That's the Snake Edge. So down back 1+2 is block low. Next we'll have 1-3 into down 3-3, I think we said, is sidestep right, duck high. And then we'll have 1-3 into like 2-2, 2-1, sidestep right, launch. And we don't mean sidestep right, we mean sidewalk right in both of these scenarios. And then finally, we'll probably do like 1-3 into 1-3 into down forward 3-3 for a similar like situation, basically, where it's like duck the low. Down 4, 3-3. Sidewalk, right, duck. And I'm gonna see if that's even feasible right now, because I'm kind of unsure about that. So let's try each of these. So first of all, we'll record this one. It's gonna be like that. Maybe better to like that. And then you have this one. It's just 1-3 into down 3-3. That is probably, yes, that's what we want. Now we have 1-3 into 2-1. That's good. 1-3 into down 4-3-3. Oops, wrong one. Like that. And I'm pretty sure we can react to that. Let's see. I don't know. Yeah. It's awkward. But you can, because it's slow. So you can react that. And now, maybe I'm gonna put, like 1-3 into back 1+2 or something. Like that, because I want to see, like, how consistently we can block this. And then, for good measure, so we're gonna add that to here. And I forgot to mention this before, but she has a power crush. She has a power crush. So sidewalk, right, launch. Sidewalk, right, duck. She has a power crush, which we did not add to the punishment notes before, but I believe that one is this one. So this one's just block and launch. And that one's back 3, power crush, and it's -14. And I think, is there anything else that's like sticking out to me as something that we need to react to? I think, actually, let's see. 1+2, no. We could do those, but I think we kind of don't need to for now. Down 4-2 maybe, just to give us a little bit more to react to. We'll just do a down 4-2 and block. So okay, I think this is a good amount of things to deal with. So like, as you can see, so now if I look at my total thing that I have, we have back 3, it's just block and launch, and we have down 4-2, 4-2, 4-3. 4-3 punish. So that should be right. So we have 7 things on here, and we have 7 things in here. So now if we turn this on, right? Sometimes it doesn't work. But you notice I'm already not reacting to any of this. There's a punish. Didn't block that. Didn't react to that. Got the duck. And maybe at this point, for the sake of our sanity here, we might want to do this and hide these. So that's a little bit easy on that side. But you see that like it's pretty like we can kind of option select a lot of this stuff. I wonder if we can get maybe just player attack info on here. I wish we had a better display of it actually working though. I guess if she doesn't I guess if she gets hit, that means it worked. Like, I think that's good enough. But that's the idea, right? This is the very first thing that I would do to train this matchup, because I feel like this is where I struggle. So we're going to try this for a second and see how this works. So I like that. Wow. So that block's actually kind of hard. And that's just... But yeah, see? So I wonder if we can actually react to that if we're in the middle of sidewalking. That's the thing. I'm looking for it. I guess you can see it. But like you kind of need to like go down back with your input in order to get it. And I think player 2 side will be extra difficult because we have to duck the down 3-4 or down 3-3 correctly. So interesting. All right. So that is how I would start by practicing this matchup. I think that other than that, we have Mantis stance and Tarantula stance to cover after this. I believe if we preview ahead a little bit here, I believe those two are a little bit shorter if I check here. So Mantis, no, they're pretty long. Mantis is a pretty big move set. Tarantula is a decent sized move set. So these are still pretty long, and I think Mantis stance will be the next one we want to cover, since one of the moves that she's going to try and beat us out with 1-3 is going to be the Mantis stance situation. In addition to this, I think what I would also do from a practice standpoint is set up more of the what do you call it, like punish scenarios with other things that transition into Scarecrow, so kind of getting used to like the other ways you'd have to like react to it. But I think that's okay. I think basically it's going to be the same regimen, but just like I'm going to even put here like substitute 1-3 with other 0 on block Scarecrow initiators. That's kind of where I would that's where I would go with. But yeah, so I think we'll start with Mantis stance next for next time, and then we'll work in Tarantula stance. I don't know if there's anything else in particular about this character that I'm like really wanting to check, because her neutral itself is like quite, all things considered, she does have a large move list, but it's not like some crazy huge move list when she's here. So I think afterwards we'll go ahead and maybe just like check a few of her extra moves. Like for example, she's got 2 heat bursts, I want to say. So for example, let's see. So she has a heat burst, but which one of these is it? Heat smash on hit, shift to a throw, and then heat smash during heat and Scarecrow stance. Oh, okay, that's how it works. So if we look at this real quick, right? If she's in this stance, that's like her regular heat smash. And then if she has this and goes into Scarecrow stance, that's where this comes out. And if we want to see how that works, right, I think the best way to do that is we'll probably just restart this, and then go into Scarecrow, and go like that. Because I want to see, I'm pretty sure this move is going to be a minus 14 launcher. Actually, we don't have our display, so let's see. It is. It's just really wild. Look at that. That delay is crazy. Oh my gosh. That wasn't even a punish because it was so slow. Yeah, this is crazy. Yeah, you have to kind of like wait for her to like say something, sort of. And then you can do it. But it's kind of wild. Anyway, pretty interesting stuff. I think that's kind of where we want to wrap up for today, though. So, essentially, we'll do one more after this, but that is sort of how I'm feeling good about it right now. With that being said, though, let's go ahead and wrap things up for today. I think that the stream is horribly behind right now, and I really apologize for that. So those of you who are watching live and trying to stick through it, I really appreciate you, and I'm really sorry that we weren't able to get it working in a more comfortable way today. But with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and go through our YouTube sign-off a little bit earlier today. So, if you're coming from YouTube, be sure and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Really helps us grow. We really love seeing the new people show up. And if you ever want to watch it live, it's going to be at twitch.tv/VonTibin. That's VONTIBN. We stream Bryan on Tekken on Saturdays and Sundays, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Central Time, so come check us out there. And our variety stream, where we lab characters like this, is going to be on Thursday evenings, 8:45 p.m. to 10:45 p.m. Central Time. Our makeup stream is going to be on Wednesday evenings at 8:45 p.m. to 10:45 p.m. Central Time as well, whenever we miss a live stream. With that being said, this is all going to be in your description down below, as well as a link to Discord if you'd like to join our community of like-minded players trying to get better at the game. And with that being said, I hope this has been useful for you. I hope your Zafina matchups continue to improve, hopefully with a little bit of help from this video and some good practice to reactions. And with that, thank you so much as always. I hope to see you in the next video.